Okay, Krista Swan from the Oregon Zoo. Can I see you this morning? Please tell me you were there, because then I really will have to carry this segment all by myself. Hi, hello, Krista. Good morning. Let's talk about...
I'm here.
Hi.
I'm here.
I see you're there. And you're looking swell this morning, Krista. Let's talk about what's happening at the Oregon Zoo throughout the rest of the summer. We're only talking about a few short weeks now, but I know Wildlife Live is a big part of the summer experience at the zoo, and that usually happens at about this time of the day. Tell us about the Wildlife Live experience.
Yeah, so I'm missing a show right now down on the concert lawn. We've got Wildlife Live. They do shows and demonstrations 3 times a day, and you can get up close and personal with some pretty amazing animals.
Zoo concerts, another feature of the summer experience at the zoo, and I'm going to say that there's probably only 3 or 4 more zoo concerts this summer, but I know if I'm wrong, you'll correct me right now.
Yeah, we've got a few sold out shows. In fact, one tomorrow night is sold out, but we have some that aren't sold out. So if you're still craving that like summer concert at the zoo experience, we've got all that information on our website. And one that's really exciting for me is that the Oregon Symphony is going to be here on September 2nd. And that's going to be a really great show, and how wonderful to have them playing another Portland icon up here at the zoo.
So Krista, truth be told, you and I saw one another when I was at the zoo this morning for the Sunrise Show. I left you. I then went to the dentist's office, and the dentist was asking me about the zoo. Specifically, she asked about Nora the polar bear, and she said, oh, Nora's already gone, right? And I said, no, she's not, but she won't be there for much longer. What's Nora's story? How much longer will we see her there at the Oregon Zoo?
Yeah, so definitely come see Nora now. She will be here through September 10th, and then she's going to our friends at Utah's Hogle Zoo. So if you don't want to have to drive to Salt Lake City to see Nora, now's the time to come see her. And then we'll be starting construction on a brand new polar bear habitat after that. So Nora is so much fun. She's very playful and really fun to watch since she's a juvenile. So everyone should come see her for sure.
Krista, am I leaving something out? Anything you'd like to add about the rest of the summer at the zoo, things people need to see, or a must-see attraction before we bid farewell to the summer season?
Yes, and now Drew, I don't think you should do this since you were up here super early this morning, but tonight we're actually keeping the zoo open late. It's called Twilight Tuesday, and we keep the zoo open until 8 o'clock, and we have free beer and cider samplings for adults, of course, live music, crafts for kids. Banfield Pet Hospital have a pet patch-up where you can bring your stuffed animals to get a little TLC if they need that. So it's a really super fun event, and it's only $5 a person after 4 o'clock. So it's a really great opportunity to see the zoo in later evening without paying as much money.
How many samples of the beer?
Ask that. Rod Hill is yelling from the other side of the studio, Krista, wanting to know how many samples of the beer can one get?
Well, there are about 12 different beer and cider purveyors, and even Cooper's Hall Wine will be here, and so you can get free little samples. You can also buy beer. We've got a bunch of food carts like Pock Pock and Verde Cocina. All these food carts will be here, so it's a really fun night.
Excellent. Thank you, Krista Swan. Good information. I noticed here when I looked down at my notes that Twilight Tuesday was actually the very first note on my card. So I probably should have brought that up first. I'm glad you brought it up before we were through.
That's okay.
Hey, Krista Swan, thank you for joining us.
One more thing.
Oh, Krista's not done. Krista, what do you got?
I was just going to say ride the Max.
Tell me about that.
I was going to say you got to ride the Max. If you're coming to Twilight Tuesday, ride the Max to the zoo, and we'll actually give you $1.50 off. So instead of $5 a person, it's only $3.50. So it's even better.
See, I'm glad we didn't wrap her there. That's good information. Money-saving tips for the zoo goers in our audience. Krista Swan, now I say goodbye.